Alright, just got 2019.8.5 last night. Previously to that, I had 7.11, which gives me the V3 supercharging. So I haven't got an update in a while. I didn't have the peak performance. I didn't have the extended range because mine's a rear wheel drive. And so finally got 8.5, which has a big upgrade, which is the no confirmation nav on autopilot lane change. So it's early in the morning. Headed to work, we're gonna go check it out. Before I begin, today's gear is brought to you by Atomic 3 Apparel. They make these dope shirts that you can get in Model 3, Model S, Model X. He's probably gonna make it for Model Y too, but yeah, front of the car here. Pick which team you are on the rear. So check them out. Actually, if you use Tesla Raj, you get 15% off on the gear. So yeah, give them a check out and let's get in and check out 8.5. So here you can see the release notes for 8.5. Obviously I didn't have the peak performance yet, so got that. The auto steer stoplight warning, I believe that came in 8.3, but I didn't have that, so that's there. There's some other videos on that. Here's the navigate on autopilot beta description here. You can see all these stats. And then outside of that, it's, you know, summer key fobs, sentry mode, dash cam, dog mode, all of our usual suspects. So let's go ahead and get that stuff situated. So let's go into autopilot. Let's go to customize navigate on autopilot. And in here, enable at start of every trip. We're gonna go ahead and hit yes. Speed-based lane changes. I've always had it on Mad Max, even though it feels not really Mad Max. Require lane change confirmation. I'm gonna say no. It is gonna pop up this warning that says, yeah, you know, you need to keep your hands on the steering wheel for the controls. So we're gonna go ahead and hit yes. And then I'm gonna leave it on both just because I'm gonna feel the vibration, but you guys will hear the chime. So we'll just leave it on both and leave as is. All right, so let's close out of that. And yeah, let's put in my work address and go. So one thing I do want to call out is navigation. I do have it set to use HOV lanes, so we're going to check if it automatically directs me to get all the way over to the HOV lane when we get there. I do also want to call out, I am holding the steering wheel down here, so so I really should be in the farthest left lane so that I can take the carpool express lane, but it hasn't asked me to go over, so I'm just gonna manually go over there and let's kind of see how it handles. So that was actually really smooth. Before, when there was a car in your blind spot, it would phantom brake pretty hard, and not this time. So I'm gonna initiate another left-hand lane change. Nobody in my blind spot. It's making the transitions really, not really aggressively, but a lot more, it just seems more natural, it seems smoother. Of course, there's more open space today as it's Friday and less traffic on the road. So let's see if we have any other observations. So the carpooling and express lane actually change. It actually knows that it needs to take the lane change. So this is kind of nice. It did not do this before, and it did not take the change quick enough. So I'm gonna have to take over and do it as it's phantom braking. So we'll stop that. Oh look, European demand problems. Europe, they're coming for you. Europe, they're coming for you. All right, so you can see it wants to change lanes. I have 2 miles from my exit. This would not make sense. So I'm going to cancel that, because if I change lanes now, get rid of the nag. If I change lanes now, we're gonna be stuck in the traffic that's over there on the right and not staying in the carpool lane. So I think the delay button is extremely helpful, but you know, I would like to see maybe a setting to merge over to the exit in 1 mile instead of 2 miles. I think it used to do it even worse before. So it's still telling me about an upcoming lane change. I believe the next time it'll try to do it is in 1 mile. So let's go ahead and see. So at 1.1 here, now it wants to change lanes, and I'm okay with it changing lanes here. So let's go ahead and see what it does. There's a lot of cars to my right. As you can see, oh, I had to grab the steering wheel to initiate the lane change. That's why I wasn't doing it. It's slowed down. It's making the lane change now. Everything looks good. All right, so I think it's kind of weird because you still have to grab the steering wheel. So in a way, it's kind of like initiating the lane change. Well, here we go. So it's applying brakes. It's making the lane change. There's cars all around me, behind me, side of me. There's cars merging, as you can see. And it's handling really well. Let's see what it does here, because it needs to take this exit here. So I'll grab the steering wheel to initiate. You can make the lane change. And, oh, is it gonna try to, wow, look at that. Mad Max. Oh, I have to grab the steering wheel. And then it does it. So, yeah, the nag to grab the steering wheel really makes navigate on autopilot kind of not as seamless as it could. All right, so as you can see, navigate on autopilot with no confirmation, it still requires a confirmation. The confirmation is you need to grab the steering wheel. I'm gonna check if you can do it with the scroll wheel, and I'll, if I can later, I'll just insert the clip into this video. But, oh, actually, it doesn't work. It still wants me to apply pressure. So, oh, and it canceled. All right, let's get back in there. Let's apply some pressure, and it should, okay, there it goes. So you do have to add pressure to the steering wheel. It needs to feel your hand for it to actually initiate the lane change, but it looked like it took about 3 miles to actually get over to the carpool lane. It is a pretty empty freeway, but still, I think working with carpool lane, it could be better. So here you can see I'm 3.8 miles away from my exit. However, it wants me to change lanes now. It doesn't make sense. My path straight ahead is plenty visible. I don't need to change lanes, but yet it wants me to at 3.5 miles away. So I'm going to delay that and apply my force on the steering wheel. Here's the alert again at 2.3 miles. It wants me to change lanes. I'm also getting a tire pressure sensor error. I don't know why. So it wants to change lanes. I'm driving onwards. As you can see, I've got path in front of me free. It's again asking me to change lanes. I'm going to delay it. It's again asking me to change lanes. I don't know why. I keep delaying it. I still got, you know, over 1.5 miles that I don't need to change lanes, but it keeps telling me, and my tap to delay keeps coming back. And there it comes back again. Tap to delay. It's probably going to come back again. Let's wait for it. There it is again. Tap to delay. I like to merge after the exit right before mine. So now I'm okay with merging over. So looks like it wants to do it. So I'm going to initiate someone in my blind spot. It actually passes, and now it's going to change lanes. Perfect. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to get over in time. Let's see. This is a good test. Let's see if it does it. Okay. Let's go. It's applying brakes. Someone's merging into my right. All right. Ooh, it's getting so nervous. Okay. I've acknowledged to change lanes. I don't know if it's gonna get over. It has one more lane to get over. There's a bunch of garbage on the freeway, and it's applying brakes. Oh God, there's so much garbage flying everywhere. And there it goes. We changed the lanes, and it looks like it's going to exit. Yep, here we go. And there it goes. All right. I'll have to check out what that tire pressure sensor is. What happened there? Hopefully it's not a flat. No confirmation is kind of a little bit of a lie. What happens is you assume that it's going to make the lane change automatically, and so you don't really end up grabbing the steering wheel. And I get it, you're supposed to be holding the steering wheel the entire time, and so essentially you shouldn't have that problem, but it's kind of like you're doing the lane change, so it takes away from the whole concept of no lane change or no initiation, because you kind of are. Your hand is on the wheel, kind of giving it a little tug. I don't know, maybe we'll see a future update where they completely take that away. We'll, you know, hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll tweet at Elon and get a response or something like that. So, and get something updated or something like that. So anyway, I'm looking forward to v2019.9. That features the enhanced summon. That should be really cool. So as soon as I get that, I'll have a video up on that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. And remember, guys, to fuel on electricity, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.